MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. No balls and 1 strike. Eaton on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
A high fastball is in there. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Popped him up. Sano is there. One away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dustin Pedroia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Here it comes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So digging in now, Miguel Sano. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball upstairs. Count is 2-1.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, giving him an even 150. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with Show Track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
That is it. The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
As
he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 27 homers and an even 50 RBIs. And that misses 1-1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Nobody out, runner on first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. A step on the bag for one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Xander Bogaerts batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Richard is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third base.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. In the air to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-0.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. And that's over. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in, Christian Vasquez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio.
First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jansen stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. One out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Heath.
In now is Adam Eaton. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's popped up. Benintendi coming up, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bichette.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. Bounce to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
No ball.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Yep, 1-2.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year, 27 homers, and an even 50 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Devers has it, and there's one away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field, and he's safe.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. To second for one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is foul right side. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. In his career, Bogaerts carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, Rafael.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Two and 0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he'll be back in standing up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable.
Thomas Pannone trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 45.
He's set, and the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Kevin Biggio. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Adam Eaton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
1-1.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bogarts is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's in.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he is in there.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Pannone has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 1-2. Popped up. Sano calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1.
1 strike.
Called called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Roark enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Roark.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 2-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
This is line to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. As it's grounded sharply to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Red Sox on top, 2-1. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Lays off 1-0. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in now, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Hembree comes on the pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 37, Heath. Hembree. Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Verdugo. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Miguel Sano will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Christian Vazquez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 16. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
The batter, number 15.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dustin Pedroia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone into the monster seats. A 3-run shot by Dustin Pedroia. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down one, and with one swing of the bat, they're up two. What a turnaround in this one.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Justin Miller takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Justin Miller.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rafael Devers. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Strike called. 2-1. Workman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here now the 2-2.
Can't lose, ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. 0-2. Here it comes. Too high. 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit well towards the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number 50.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. Boston leads it 6-3. Josh Taylor comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Taylor, a native of Arizona, he's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Pitch on the way. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here it comes. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Both Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Heath Hembree earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Josh Taylor earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Heath Hembree. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Tanner Roark. His record is now 7-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.